What if I told you that the Egyptian pyramids weren't tombs, but energy plants capable of channeling the Earth's natural power? Sounds crazy? Buckle up, because today we're diving into forgotten evidence, ideas banned by mainstream science, and bizarre connections that could change everything you think you know about ancient history. The pyramids have always been wrapped in mystery, but what if the answer was never in the mummies, but in physics? With unexplained engineering, persistent legends, and eccentric scientists like Nikola Tesla in the mix, it's impossible not to ask, why go to such lengths for something merely symbolic? Today you'll discover the strangest and surprisingly logical arguments behind the theory that the pyramids were power plants. And yes, with real sources and a good dose of sharp humor you'll only find here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do you think we're facing a buried truth or just an epic conspiracy theory? Imagine stacking stone blocks weighing over 50 tons, more than 4,000 years ago. No cranes, no lasers, no AutoCAD. How was it done? The Great Pyramid of Giza is made up of around 2.3 million limestone blocks, each weighing between 2.5 and 15 tons. That alone would be monumental with modern tech. And yet, ancient Egyptians supposedly did it all with ropes, wood, and sheer willpower. Its alignment with the cardinal points is so precise that modern engineers can barely replicate it. The deviation from true north is only 3/60 of a degree. And you know what other structure has that precision? None. French engineer Jean-Pierre Houdin claimed external ramp theories are practical in theory, but impossible in practice. Meanwhile, archaeologist Christopher Dunn, author of the Giza Power Plant, argues the pyramid's internal chambers are so finely finished they resemble machined surfaces, not bronze chisel work. These technical details raise uncomfortable questions. Do we really understand the function of the pyramids? Or did traditional archaeology ignore clues simply because they seemed too absurd? What if this wasn't meant to impress, but to operate? Did you know the Great Pyramid vibrates? Literally. Scientists like Russian physicist Dr. Vyacheslav Morozov found that it responds to natural Earth frequencies, emitting electromagnetic waves without any modern electricity. Inside, a frequency of around 432 Hz, the tone considered in tune with the universe by many ancient cultures, including the Greeks and Hindus. Just an architectural accident? Or a resonant design with purpose? Its location is another oddity. Nearly at the geographic center of the Earth, intersecting the 30 further east meridian and the 30-degree north latitude. It's as if someone knew where Earth pulses strongest and built a giant antenna right there. Researcher Chris Dunn says the pyramid's quartz-rich granite, especially in the King's Chamber, could convert natural vibrations into electromagnetic energy. Literally, a passive energy reactor. The Egyptians didn't leave manuals, but they left monuments. Maybe they weren't building tombs, but generators disguised as tombs. No story like this is complete without Nikola Tesla, the genius who believed he could deliver free energy to the entire world, and got labeled insane for it. He built the famous Wardenclyffe Tower to transmit power wirelessly through the ionosphere. Guess what? Its design resembled the Great Pyramid. Wide base, conductive core, insulated top. Coincidence? Tesla once said, "If you want to understand the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." And where did he get some of his inspiration? According to certain sources from studying the Egyptian pyramids. Tesla also experimented with the Schumann resonance, 7.83 Hz, Earth's natural frequency. Sound familiar? Some researchers report similar frequencies inside the pyramid. Was Tesla trying to recreate something the ancients already built? His tower, shut down, funding pulled, plans buried, just like many alternative pyramid researchers, discredited, mocked, forgotten. Over the decades, strange, even bizarre, discoveries around the pyramids have been quietly brushed aside for not fitting the mainstream narrative. In 1924, engineer William Siemens claimed to feel a shock at the top of the pyramid when touching it with a wet bottle. Sparks even jumped from his finger when raised. Isn't it just stone? In the 1980s, Japanese biophysicist Hiroshi Omura proposed the pyramid acted as an electromagnetic resonator, amplifying ambient energy, especially in dry weather. And there's more. Researcher Patrick Flanagan tested pyramid models and observed razor blades staying sharp longer, plants growing faster, and food preserving better. Sounds like pseudoscience? Yet he documented it all with photos and simple measurements. Another red flag? The interior of the Great Pyramid has no hieroglyphs, no religious texts, no signs of a pharaoh. For a tomb, it's eerily silent. Russian researcher Dr. Valery Uvarov believes the pyramids formed part of a global energy network, with similar structures in China, Peru, even Antarctica. Let's say for a second, they're right. The pyramids were built to channel energy. Their creators understood technologies we're only beginning to rediscover. That would mean part of our history was erased, distorted, or underestimated. That ancient civilizations weren't just mystics with spears, but engineers, scientists, intuitive physicists, people who understood Earth in ways we still can't grasp. It would crush the idea of linear progress and start a full rewrite of human history. But maybe they weren't power plants. Maybe all this is coincidence, a beautiful web of speculation woven by creative minds like yours and mine. Whether you're a skeptical realist or a proud tinfoil hat explorer, the question remains, why do these ideas bother people so much? Maybe because deep down, we all want to believe there's more behind the stones. Comment below, were the pyramids just tombs, or the greatest deactivated machine in human history? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, so this channel stays your safe haven away from reality, where the bizarre is celebrated and the impossible is just the beginning.